talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. All my friends, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and our home team. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. And off we go from the Windy City. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, it's Odunze. Now, faking the give. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike. But what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
Into space at the 45. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big play there. 41 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
Tokyo, 1st down. A gain of 7. And the Tokyo 1st down.
Now Robinson. Ooh. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
That'll be intercepted. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
18 Rattlers. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He'll let this go for Pickens. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. They get big yardage on the deep ball. A pickup of 44 yards. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Achane. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Achane. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Robinson. Loose past the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. A big play after being backed up. A gain of 66 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this 1st quarter will come to an end. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. caught left side by Hawkinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. They're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. No issues there. This one is good. The Aviators will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4. But it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Chicago. Throwing again is Milton. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Let's go, let's cook a nice.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
60 vices, 60 vices. Panther 60, Panther 60. Steady.
Milton going to look to throw it again. Rolling right. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Chicago. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Reichert good with the extra point. And his guys move out to a 7-3 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. In motion, it's Odunze. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Ooh. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Aviators. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco, Buffalo 8.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And that is caught. kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Here's 2nd and 2.
19 tight.
The 42-yard line.
70 Lions.
Play action. Now it's Milton. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. The clock is stopped with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To the air once more is Milton. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Maverick.
To the air, it's Milton. Out to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready up.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he'll be taken down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty flag on the field, so let's get this one sorted out. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drop 60, drop 60. Get up.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On the handoff, this is H.N. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Brings up third down.
On third down, they'll go with H.N. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Here's Milton. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. 9, 7, go.
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Viking 18. Warrior 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler.
To the air on third down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
A run, and it's H.N. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third and 9.
Ready? Panther 60, 18, Pioneer.
Working out of the gun is Milton. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Now Milton. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 24-yard pickup as they convert on fourth down. On first down, here's Milton. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady.
From the gun, here's Milton. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
So 3rd and goal inside the 5, Mike. Defensively, what you're trying to do is, of course, keep him out of the end zone. But the second step is don't allow them to have any decision about whether or not they want to go for it on 4th down. So now after that sack, they take the loss. And
they're all over him yet again. He'll go down once more.
It's hard to imagine where this offense found themselves just 2 plays earlier. Now after suffering 2 sacks, this 3rd and goal looks a heck of a lot different than it did not too long ago.
Back-to-back sacks back him up. What's going to happen now on 3rd and goal? That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. And it's probably a touchdown.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. We're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And this will pay off. It is caught. Javon Achane. Touchdown, Chicago. Reichert now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And his guys go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here for Robinson. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 1st touchdown this year. Reichert good with the extra point. And his guys move out to a 24-10 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. And here's Bijan. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's second and 8. Back to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Tokyo first down.
Shaheed in motion. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Odunze. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Aviators.
He'll drop to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Tokyo first down.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have...
And he will score! Game on! Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Tokyo! And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Chicago. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Tokyo first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal.
That's another Tokyo first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Back to the air one more time. Moving to his right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. They'll drop to throw. This caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Big strides, look at him go! Connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. That goes for 58.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big game. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Throw once more. Here's Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That is caught downfield by Pickens. He's taken down just shy of the 10. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. Throwing again is Milton. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
From the 6 to go. Trap 60, trap 60. 2.
To the air once more is Milton. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and his guys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
39. Visitors 18.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Shaheed now to return it. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili.